Earlier this evening, we see co-main event fighter Josh Weston. Tonight, he takes on a very tough Aaron Darrow. Two very different grapplers. Aaron Darrow, the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu brown belt. Josh Weston, the standout wrestler. What a way to have that co-main event tonight. But first, let's move it to our next bout as we have Andrew Floyd. He'll be taking on Justin Self.
All right, let's bring out our next bout of the evening, Justin Self.
Making his way into the cage out of Kansas City, Kansas, it is Justin Self. Now, Justin Self is a former professional football player. He played for 6 years in the Arena League. He is an extremely athletic heavyweight who looks to be a counterpuncher tonight. But he said, my explosiveness in football is going to transition into my explosiveness into the world of mixed martial arts.
Let's bring out his opponent tonight, Andrew Floyd.
But standing in his way is Andrew Floyd. He comes to us by way of Griffey Muay Thai. Sports a 4-0 record in the world of mixed martial arts. They call him the Vanilla Gorilla. As we go to our tale of the tape, brought to you by Supplement Superstores. Andrew Floyd, 24 years old, 5'10", 225 pounds. Justin Self, 27 years old, 6'5", 215.4 pounds. A definitive height differential.
A big height differential, but he's losing experience in the MMA world to Andrew Floyd.
So let's send this one up to the cage to Stephen Baer to get us started.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, fighting out of the Metro PCS blue corner this evening. He stands 6 feet 5 inches tall. He weighs in at 215.4 pounds. Fighting out of Kansas City, Kansas, Justin Self. His opponent tonight, fighting from across the cage out of the Metro PCS red corner this evening. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall. He weighs in at 225 pounds. Fighting out of Wichita, Kansas, Andrew Floyd.
Referee Mike Anglin has the call for this fight. As I said, the biggest difference here is the height advantage coming out of Justin Self, but Andrew Floyd is no slouch when he steps in the cage. Quick touch of the gloves here. The Vanilla Gorilla kind of sporting the mullet here.
Big overhand right out of Self.
Self very light on his feet for such a big guy. Big leg kick though coming out of Floyd.
Big overhand right. Floyd's gonna have to watch out for that.
Because it's coming from a long way away. Again, heavy hands though, but Floyd touches his chin.
See, that was the third time Self threw the same thing. Floyd slipped it and landed a shot of his own. That's the experience of Floyd.
Floyd is doing a great job here with his head movement. Nice leg kick there coming out of Floyd. Oh, big shot, rocked him. Self shoots for the takedown here. I believe that Floyd is fighting on just pure instinct right now, but he's landing the punches.
Floyd got caught, but when Self came in, Self got caught himself.
Had to get the mouthpiece back in of Self. Quick touch of the gloves, back in the action. Now, does that give Floyd enough time to recover?
I think he looks completely fine to me. He's still got to watch out for that big overhand, though.
Because that overhand is coming
and
from a long way away.
And a nice uppercut from Self. Great job from Self mixing up the attacks on his first fight.
Self very athletic here, but the Vanilla Gorilla is just standing in the corner, eating the hands.
Beautiful 1-2 out of Self.
That has to take something out of Floyd.
Self is trained, man. He's not just an athletic football player that came into an MMA fight.
No.
He's trained. He has good, crisp boxing.
That one looked to hurt him, though. Big right hand out of Floyd. He's got Self on his horse. 1 minute remaining here in the first round. Big uppercut there out of Floyd.
Another big right hand out of Self. Another big uppercut, just misses.
If one of those connects, it could be all over. But Self is kind of starting to tee up the shot now.
Yeah, he's starting to get a little bit tired, I think. They've been really swinging this whole round. Big right hand out of Floyd.
Floyd trying to do some damage here, but Self just keeps moving forward.
Nice knee to the body from Floyd. And a big right hand out of Self.
Floyd pushing forward, 10 seconds remaining here in this first round of the 3-round contest
Floyd
in the Shamrock FC heavyweight division.
Big right hand again out of Self.
Oh my
Another
goodness.
one. The chin on Floyd.
That has to give something into Self's head that he's hit everything here on Floyd and he hasn't went down yet.
He has hit Floyd with huge right hands on the chin. That can definitely play a little on your mind, especially in a newer fighter.
So as he is a newer fighter here, first time, his first round in the world of mixed martial arts, what are you telling him in the corner?
He did a great job. He just needs to keep doing it. Don't get excited. Don't get discouraged. You keep chopping down the tree, eventually it's going to go down. He keeps landing those big right hands on Floyd, he's going to go down.
As we see those here on the Mattingly Lumber instant replay, both fighters just trading hands here. Floyd moving forward, but Self just, he looks for it and takes a big shot himself there.
Let's see if both these fighters just keep standing up like they did the first round or somebody attempts a takedown. Big overhand right from Self, countered by Floyd well.
Back into the action. Floyd landing those heavy hands, but he eats one every time he comes in.
Both guys are landing well on each other. Both guys are countering. Both guys are slipping punches. This is a great stand-up kickboxing fight in the heavyweight division here at Shamrock FC.
Both of these fighters starting to show a bit of fatigue. Nice left, right uppercut out of Floyd.
It looks like Self is starting to get a little desperate, pushing Floyd against the cage.
Yeah, they're almost just toe-to-toe trading here. Nice knee to the body coming out of Floyd. Self looks for a trip, doesn't get it. Nice body drop there to end up on top, but Floyd scrambles perfectly, gets back up to his feet.
That's exhausting for Self, who is really muscling Floyd to the ground.
Halfway through the second round here, both of these fighters starting to show fatigue.
It would really be good for either of these fighters to start throwing some feints in. They've both seen all their punches come. Now if you feint, get the opposite fighter to react and then throw. What a back and forth brawl this has been.
Andrew Floyd is swinging for the fences here. Coming straight forward, looking for a big right hand.
Big right hand from Self.
Self would have almost done better to keep him up against the cage there, as we're down to 30 seconds remaining here in round two.
Both of these fighters are very tired. Big left hand out of Floyd. This is a back and forth brawl.
I find it interesting, though, that the crowd screamed knee, and Andrew Floyd threw it.
Big uppercuts and
Oh, both of them!
Self looks a little hurt. Big right here. Self is hurt.
Floyd trying to finish with 10 seconds. Can he finish this contest?
Right at the bell. I think Self was out on his feet at the end of that round.
What a fight as we get ready to move into the third and final round. These heavyweights are throwing down here at Shamrock Fighting Championships. So, with this on the scorecards, that was just a slobber knocker of a round. How do you see that?
I mean, I'm going to give that last round to Floyd, I guess, because of the last 15, 20 seconds of the round.
Right, as we look at our Mattingly Lumber instant replay here, a heavy, heavy left hand lands. It staggers Justin Self. Floyd starts to swarm the Vanilla Gorilla, trying to finish, punches him basically square in the jaw, sends him up against the cage. But it is time for the third and final round in this heavyweight contest.
These boys are exhausted.
Quick touch of the gloves. Both of these guys kind of flat-footed at the moment.
Looks like they're both happy to stand right in front of each other and see who falls first.
You know, heavyweight's not generally known for their cardio capabilities and generally not known to make it into the third round.
Big uppercut just landed for Justin Self. They are tired. But as exhausted as you can see both of these fighters are, they're still throwing with 100% effort every punch they throw.
Big knee coming out of Andrew Floyd. Justin Self putting him back on the cage, trying to make something happen. Lands a short uppercut, tees up a big right hand, but that was slipped by Floyd. Straight front kick to the body. Both of these fighters look absolutely exhausted, mouth open. Another big left there coming out of Floyd.
They are tired, but they're both swinging, trying to knock the other guy out with every single punch.
Nice outside trip there out of Andrew Floyd to get this fight to the ground.
Floyd could sit here for the last minute and a half of this round and really seal the victory.
Floyd maintaining the top pressure, steps over into mount. He's got 1 minute and 17 seconds to work in this position.
If Floyd postures up and flurries, Floyd might not have the energy to defend himself.
Floyd looking to be heavy here as we are down to just 1 minute remaining in the third and final round.
Self about to give his back.
This is not what Justin Self wants to do here. He's got to pop his hips. He is losing this round handily.
I think Floyd's going to wait till about 30 seconds, then he's probably going to start raining down some big punches trying to finish this fight.
Top pressure here out of Andrew Floyd. A big buck, though, coming out of Justin Self, trying to make something happen. This is not where Justin Self wants this fight to finish with 10 seconds remaining in the fight. Big flurry coming out of Andrew Floyd. This fight will go to the judges' scorecards.
What an excellent fight in the heavyweight division. These guys are both exhausted because they threw the kitchen sink at each other throughout this 3-round brawl.
As we go to our Mattingly Lumber instant replay, a huge outside trip there coming from Andrew Floyd to get this fight to the ground, and that is where it stayed until the end of that round.
Let me see a show of hands to anybody that's been to one of our after parties at Ameris Sports Bar. Raise your hand. All right, well, let me tell you, if you're not raising your hand, you're going to be raising it next time because you're going tonight. America Sports Bar directly across 15 feet from us. We party all night long. It's a great place. I love watching Mark on Facebook. If you haven't got on Facebook, check out Ameristar Casino's Facebook. Mark gets on there, talks about the microbrewery. Man, it's great. It's awesome. We're going to be partying all night long right across the hall at America Sports Bar for the after party immediately following the show tonight.
Again, a beautiful fight. They're coming out of both of these guys. The heavyweights always bring it. We don't generally see a heavyweight fight go the distance.
Yeah, and I'm really impressed with Justin Self. I think he lost the decision, but making his debut against Andrew Floyd, Self looked excellent throughout this fight. He was throwing excellent punches the whole fight.
Yeah, very heavy hands, so let's send it up to the cage to Stephen Bayer.
Ladies and gentlemen, going to the scorecards this evening, Judge A scores the bout 30-27, Judge B scores the bout 29-28, and Judge C scores the bout 29-28. Your winner by unanimous decision out of the red corner this evening, Andrew Floyd.
Andrew Floyd moves his record to 5-0 in the world of mixed martial arts, but this was definitely one of the hardest fights that Andrew has seen. All of his other 4 fights had finished in the first round. He had to show 3 full rounds in this bout.
Yeah, definitely the toughest fight I've seen Andrew Floyd in his career, and hats off to Justin Self making his debut against a 4-0 fighter and showed really well for himself. I was super impressed with Justin Self tonight.
The Vanilla Gorilla, Andrew Floyd, adds another one into the win column. But we have more coming up next, and we will be right back at Shamrock Fighting Championships.